dead weight. A nigga take the stand and he get scared straight. So many doubts, but I just gotta keep faith. I'ma act broke, but have M's in my safe. When you up a couple O's, you gon' have a bunch of hoes. They don't give a fuck about you, they just tryna drop their clothes. Niggas out here tryna get close, tryna pick a role. Everybody asking me for shit, tryna make me broke. I remember, I ain't have shit, ain't have a dime. That's what happened when you put in work for a time.
Yo, what it do? This your man, She, 1/2 of To The Point podcast.
You already know, kind present.
Listen, for those who don't know, I'm going to put y'all on. Y'all going to see it at To The Point first, right? But if y'all do know, y'all already following, right? This next up on the R&B tip out of our city. He holding the city down on R&B. I'm going to say it. I'm stamping that.
I'm stamping
He
it too.
next up. I've been watching him,
I just caught
vibing with him, listening to him. He got all good music. He got a project dropping in what, 6 days?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. What's the name of the project?
For those who matter.
For those who matter. This is VybeGod, yo.
Yeah. VybeGod, man. The biggest vibe in the world.
Pleasure, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Pleasure.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
I appreciate it. Listen,
yes,
so
sir.
we gonna start off. We normally start off, man, giving our guests, a formal introduction. So we told them your name. So where are you from, born and raised?
I'm originally from Southwest Philly.
Okay.
Born and raised, definitely. Grew up there, then I moved out to the county. That's
What
why I
part
am
of
now.
Southwest Philly? Around what part?
Like around, not too far from here, like Eastwick.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Cool.
Mhm.
Eastwick. So you grew up predominantly Southwest. You moved out Sharon Hill.
Yes.
What's the name is from? People don't know that Corrupt. Corrupt is
Yeah,
from
I heard
Sharon
it,
Hill.
Yeah, I heard it.
Born and raised, that's Snoop Dogg cousin. Anybody old school know what I'm talking about, Corrupt. How old are you, man?
22. I just turned 22.
22, ripe young age, man. You moving around, you doing heavy things. Now I see you, man. I was doing my homework. I see you with all the top youngins that's doing something. Skrilla, the boy, WP Tour. How is it working with them guys, man? First of all, how did y'all plug? They came to you or you?
Me and Skrilla plugged in. I was at Tiana Taylor movie
Okay.
premiere, and he was in New York, so we just slid down to the studio, and I started playing him some unreleased music, and he was like, "Yo, let me hop on this joint, crazy." So I
Right.
engaged him like, "Yeah, go ahead." Usually when artists want to hop on the track, more than likely they gonna say something
Yeah,
fire.
they
So
feel it,
Right.
yeah, I just let him have it.
Good money.
And then Tor hit me up personally. He's like, "Yo, bro, like you fire, like I need you on something."
Right.
So I sent him a open, and he sent it back.
Good
the same
money.
day.
Good money.
No, that's
Crazy,
decent, that's
man.
decent, that's decent.
Mhm.
So you're talking about Skrilla, right? Usually when two, all right, you let me know the contrasts and differences to VybeGod and Skrilla.
Uh,
What make that blend so unique in your perspective?
See, everybody knows Skrilla from. Like he from a whole
He
different
from-
part.
Yeah.
So when he talk about what I talk about, two different. Cause I never grew up where he's
From
from.
Kensington, right?
Right, that's-
Kensington,
Okay.
mhm.
That's what I'm trying.
But the fact,
I ain't want to say it out there, my own opinion. I want, you know what I mean?
so the fact that the type of song that I had, I mean, it was pain, like it's struggle, and where he from, he been through all that. So
Right.
regardless if he do like drill type music, the type song I had, he could relate to. So he's like, all right, cool.
It was complimentary
Yep.
because it was pain. It was all right. Okay,
Exactly.
cool.
So.
Now WP Tour, I knew the youngin', right?
Mm-hmm.
When my son was running, when Nizzy was running, I acquainted him one time at a powerhouse backstage. It was a group of the little guys that always used to run with my son when he was moving, and he was one of them. So I had acquainted him some years back. You know what I mean? Now tell us about this project, this 8-song project that you ready to drop. Tell the world what they looking for, man.
Man,
What it's gonna be? It's gonna be something they ain't heard before.
like first I named it For Those Who Matter. Basically for everybody that tap in and listen to me and supported me, y'all all matter to me. So that's why I named it For Those Who
Good
Matter.
money.
Okay.
And I only gave it 8 songs. It's my first. It's like my debut, so I wanted to keep it.
I like that.
I gave it
Real
8
short, sweet,
Yeah, I
and
gave
simple.
it short and sweet, just to really show them who I
Yeah.
am. I didn't want to get them too much because not
Yeah.
everybody knew me 100% yet.
Right.
So I give them 8 songs, 8 different vibes. So when they tune in, they're
I
like,
like
okay.
that. I like
Yeah,
that.
but
Mm.
no, it's amazing, bro. Like it's amazing.
You said 8 different vibes, which bring me to this here, right? VybeGod, real unique name.
Appreciate that.
How you tap into that? What made you pick that as your name?
So my real name is Ish. I knew
Okay.
about Ish. So,
Okay.
but once I got my studio, I got my own studio set up and everything, I just locked in every day. And I was making songs and I would send them out to people. They're like, bro, these your vibes. Like, you just make vibe music. So I'm like, all right. It was like,
You kept hearing the word.
yeah, vibes. I was like, I guess that's just me. You feel me? People tell me
Right.
like me personally, like my personality is a vibe. Like that's just me. Like,
Good
and
money.
I'm laid back. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna
Right.
go with this.
VybeGod, you
Right.
cornered the market.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm the
Right.
top of the food chain
Yeah,
on
the
Right.
top of the
vibing.
food chain.
Right.
I get it. I get it. Now
I-
feeling it.
I remember me and my peeps, me and my wife was riding, taking a vacation, right? When we landed, Snoop Dogg was on the radio, right? And you know when Snoop Dogg music played, it's like my wife called it like, turn that vibe up. And
Turn the
when
vibe up.
that's when I'm checking out like, she's like, that's the vibe, that's the vibe.
Right.
So I relate to what you're saying. So that's you the vibe.
Yeah.
He the
You the
vibe
vibe,
guy.
you the
Vibe
vibe
guy.
guy, yeah.
Right. So you just recently had a meeting with Rock Nation up there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can speak on that legally. Not you don't gotta get no details, but what was the flow? What was the vibe up there? Was they vibing with vibe?
Man, as soon as I walked in there, you know, it was the energy and everything was just amazing. For me.
Right.
I really can't.
Did you feel at home?
Yeah,
Like
I
you
felt at
felt
home.
like
Yeah.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah, bro. It's still shocking to me. Like it still feel unreal sometimes.
Mhm.
But just that whole experience, walking into the rooms and seeing how everything is, seeing the pictures of all the different legends, it's like, dang, like I could be on this wall,
Right.
like the picture and everything.
Right.
When you was up there, did you see any top dog folks up there? Or
Nah,
okay,
I didn't see nobody. It was just me.
okay. So they listen to some music.
Yeah, I played them a lot of songs.
Good money.
But they love them though. They love all of them.
Love all of them.
Yeah.
I would imagine. I'll be honest, cause you really got what it take, man. I really
Appreciate that.
think that you going to be the one. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
So vibe coming up, right? Out Southwest Philly, you know, normally it'd be a lot of people who on the corners. What I want to know is, do you know how to flow? Rap flow? Do you got rap flow with
Oh
you?
yeah, I got rap
I
songs.
kind of figured that.
Yeah, I got hella rap songs.
I kind of
yeah?
figured that.
Yeah.
So
I kinda
you
figured
a
that.
two-headed monster
Could you,
too.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you and you remind me of, not taking away from your look,
Yeah, for sure.
but remind me of, and rest in peace to
P&B Rock. you
P&B
talking about?
Rock. Yeah.
Yeah,
You give me that kind of, I don't know if it's the look or the energy, but I'm getting that kind of, I mean.
P-Rock was definitely one of my inspirations growing up. For
Right.
sure. So I look into a lot of P.M. Rock. So
Okay.
I can understand why people, you know, tell me that, but I'm the vibe guy strictly though.
Oh, no
Right.
doubt,
Like
no
I'm
doubt,
definitely-
no doubt,
sure.
no
No,
doubt.
I'm
Definitely.
gonna say this here, right? I'm gonna say this here. I'm glad that you place yourself exclusive like that,
Exactly.
because me listening, right, is really no comparison. I'm not taking away from P&B Rock. I'm just saying you coming with something different,
Yeah,
and fresh.
exactly,
Appreciate that.
exactly.
You get what I'm saying? And
Appreciate that.
I know P&B Rock. They met him on one occasion when he was really small, and you know them guys. I met them from blending with my son, of course, him and Mean, and then it was tragic what happened to him, man.
Yeah,
Rest up
definitely.
P&B Rock. But now, as it relates to what he was saying, I'm a camel ride off of what he said, right? Growing up in Southwest Philly, the rap thing, I want to go somewhere else with it, right? A man of your age, growing up in the neighborhood, how did you find a way to focus into your craft and not get sidetracked by, you know, the environment,
Peer pressure.
peer pressure, everything that's going on with your age group these days, with all the plights from whatever drugs, murder, all that stuff that's going on right now at an all-time high in your age group. How did you find a way to just focus and channel into your craft and what you're doing and stay, you know, on the street?
Honestly, I can say my mom.
Okay.
Really. Like my mom, she kept me busy.
Mm.
She kept me out of the like certain situations. And I'm
Great
not
answer.
like
Great
a,
answer.
yeah, my mom, like like I don't have a bad head on my shoulders. So I know
Gotcha.
right from wrong and everything.
Right.
So my mom, she tried to keep me far away from that stuff. And when I seen it, don't get me wrong, like, of course I had like thoughts and things in my head, like,
Right.
should I go there? No, I never did. I played sports too. I played basketball, I played football.
Okay.
So that also kept me away from
Grounded.
certain things. Yep,
Okay.
exactly.
How good are you at those 2 sports you named?
Oh, I'm fire.
Fire?
Okay.
Fire.
Which one? Both of them?
I say
Which one top?
basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah, I played basketball my whole life.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got that basketball kind of physique.
yeah, I played basketball.
So out of the 2, what made you go the music direction? If you could have went either way.
So Michael Jackson is my inspiration, like my idol, like number one.
Number
Okay,
one,
all right,
okay.
okay.
So,
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay, I
That's
see.
good.
When Michael Jackson passed, I started tapping into more the music side.
Right.
You know, so I also did basketball, but I was doing both at the same time. As soon as I got to high school, when I got like 16 years old, basketball wasn't going in my favor throughout high school, because you know, as you get older, you really start to realize what you really want to do.
Right.
And I lost the fun for it. Like I wasn't fun. But I always did music. Music was still on my side.
Right.
So when I did my first song, put it out, it went good, and I just kept going from there.
Now, your singing experience, was it something inherited? Is it somebody in your family, or was gifted?
There's some people in my family that can definitely sing, but
Okay.
I'm gonna say it was gifted. Cause
Okay.
I truly don't. I feel like I stand out from a lot of people in my
That's what
family.
it is, man. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
I feel like I'm
That's what it
different.
is.
I'm just like out of my mom's like kids, out of everybody. I just feel like I stand out. Like I'm not the same for nobody. Yeah. And I don't know why it's like that. But
Different is good.
yeah.
Sit with this for a second, right? I believe this is my personal belief, without the world belief, with every person believe. My direct personal belief is that everybody is blessed with a gift.
Yes, definitely.
Everybody is sprinkled down. The Lord gave everybody some creative gift.
Definitely.
It's up to you, and me to tap into what is special, gifted about us, then to manifest that gift and bring it to reality. You doing that?
And sometimes it's hard for people to find their gift. Sometimes it takes people a long time to find their
Yeah,
gift.
it's
but
right in
truly
front
they
of
call
their
it.
face. They don't tap into it.
Yep.
My personal opinion is that when you talk about that, when it's hard to find a gift, is that some people find it hard to tap into themselves.
Yep.
When you growing up, there's a lot of outside influences that tend to distract, and most of the time, a young person finds it hard to even tap into their inner self to even know what type of gift they got before they can manifest it.
Right.
It's people I know that's in the streets that I'm talking about can sing, but they don't want to portray that image because how they like they live.
Right.
It's so
Tap
crazy.
into it.
It's crazy.
They
gotta-
want to
gift is
keep
right.
the gangster face
Right.
on.
Crazy.
The
So
Lord gave
crazy.
them the gift.
Yep.
That's sad
Now go
in a
develop
sense.
it.
Because guess what happens? He always say, a waste of talent.
Waste of talent.
Waste of
You
time.
don't want to waste no talent, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Me growing up, right? I grew up in North Philly, and I grew up in a family that it was mixed men and women, but most of the men was predominantly, criminal. Just to be flat out, the men I was looking up to, I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? Was criminal.
And looking for the perfect
Right.
beat.
So
man.
my influences from men was of that sort.
Okay.
So just growing up, I was in the street a lot, but I always had gifts and talents, and I used to tap in. I had a group of guys that I would tap into that with, and I had a group of guys that I would run wild with. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what ultimately happened was, the other one sort of took charge, the street thing, and that's why I always try to put it out there now. I'll be trying to put the good stuff out in the ether for the youngins, man, because if nobody give them that and all they got is the bad, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's facts.
Which leads me to my next question, right? How do you feel about the state of the culture, I'll say these days, as it relates to the music that's being promoted by the powers that be, is making a lot of money, but at the same time, in my opinion, is making us, it's not a good look for us as a people.
Not at all.
How do you, what's your take on that?
It's crazy. I just had this conversation with somebody. I'm not gonna say artist specific names, but it's an artist that's promoting things that I don't tolerate. But
Right.
I truly don't agree with it. I don't. But
Right.
people gonna do what they do. Like no matter how many times somebody say like, I don't like this, I don't do that, they gonna do it themselves.
They gonna do what's up.
And I don't agree with it because music is a big thing, like in today's world. Period. Like music gonna be around forever.
Right.
And people attach on to music. People learn from music. What people hear, what people see, they're gonna start doing. So as much as the bad things that they show, much as I don't want to say it, I don't want my kids growing up tuning into that. But it's bound to happen. It's so messed up. But I can't remove it. I can't do nothing about it. Just keep elevating.
You know, we got so many young boys nowadays. They single parent homes. They misguided. A lot of them is really just ill informed. Like what she was saying. I don't know their individual situations, but when you step outside the house, all the older guys is teaching criminal minded. So when you come up the step and you can find an older guy that want to instill you some principles, y'all young guys gotta latch on and know, you know, your mom teach you right from wrong. When you're young, I know it's not really instilled, but you got to have a good judgment of character.
That's facts.
And know what old head to lay up under or get away from. You gotta know that, because if not, you will permanently be on that criminal-minded path, and you won't know how to get off that block, or get off that road.
Right.
And that road gonna lead you with VybeGod, and go back to your aspirations, your dreams. And when you find them, you can't align yourself with that negative element, because it's out there already. You're gonna see it when you go out there.
Right.
So you gotta bump against it, rub against it, but then go your direction.
Right.
That's what you doing, right?
Yep.
I like that.
Right.
I like that, because we all gotta perpetuate the positive, because it's really about, it ain't about me no more. I'm 54. I'll be double nickels in a few weeks.
Right.
You know what I mean? I be Billy Owens. You understand?
Right.
Thank God, inshallah, I'll make it in a couple weeks.
Inshallah.
You know? But our youth gotta have a chance to get to their next walk around the sun. It's hot.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's hot, but you gotta make it around that joint, man.
That's real.
And it's up to us old heads to give this generation our clues and our gifts the way they got us through, so they can give my nephews they jewels and they gifts to get
Keep
them
passing
up. You
it
know what I mean?
down.
Yeah.
That's how I gotta go.
It's crazy because my generation, they don't understand that though. Like they gotta be hard-headed and go through it to really understand.
Most people do.
Most people,
Yeah.
yep.
But see, the thing about going through it, you know what I mean, just to tap into what you're saying, what people don't realize is coming out of it. The going in don't be the issue. The issue is how many come out of it.
Out of it.
And it's in every generation, mine's is, yours, whoever, the ones in between, you always have two groups of people that make it and people that don't.
That's facts.
And we don't pick what side of the fence we gonna fall on.
That's facts.
You get what I'm saying? So you shooting
Right.
bones
Right.
every time.
Right. Beat the roll.
So you know what I mean?
Right.
Now with the music, right? You said you don't like some of the things, and we, like you said, we ain't gonna mention no names. My next question is this: do you feel as though the vibe that you're bringing, right, is going to contribute to some sort of change, or are you willing to comply to what everybody else doing to
Oh,
sell
nah.
it, to sell the records.
Nah, I'm staying me.
There you go.
Me got me this far. Why would I change?
There you
Never
go.
do that. Never do
change
that.
it. Yeah, nah. Cause
There you
I
go.
make pain. Like I talk about what I go through. I speak for the people. Like
Right.
why would y'all want to hear anything else? I'm speaking for y'all.
Right.
Right.
So,
That's
And
right.
that pain, right? That pain music. I'm gonna tell you, Khan. I'm gonna throw one word out there. Blues.
That's where it come from.
Blues.
That's where it come from.
Blues birthed mostly a lot of our
from?
genres of music, man.
You know what I mean?
You tapped in. You ever heard of blues music?
yeah, I heard the genre, but
Yeah, that's a way back thing. But if you do your homework
It was
on
nothing
it,
but pain music. It's all
That's
blues music. It wasn't pain music. You know what I
Listen.
mean?
that's like with Bobby Womack and them.
no, it's
before them.
before them.
Oh, before. Oh,
Yeah.
that's what-
Blues was a whole lot of the banjos, the
Oh,
banjo
okay,
playing
yeah.
instruments,
Mhm.
and people singing about
They problems.
That's like jazz, like
yeah,
close to
the
jazz,
problem,
kinda,
but it was
blues,
close to right after slavery, right before the Civil War, right between that little time right
The
there.
blues was birthed.
Yeah, man.
And it's pain. That's all it is.
What's the fat boy name? I'm gonna get his name. He fat. He played jazz, but he did do blues too.
Fats Domino,
No, not Fast Domino. It
BB
might have been
King.
BB King.
That was a
That's
good.
I know
what
BB
that's
King.
what I think it
I know
was.
BB King is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think it
You
was.
do your homework on it, like the music that you know, the R&B and stuff. So let me ask you this: who would you crown the king of R&B?
I don't agree with what he did. I'm not saying I
I
agree with what
already
he
know
did.
what you gonna say.
But as far as music, R. Kelly,
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And why?
man, I ain't gonna lie, he know how to talk. Like the way he talk, the way his vocals, the way he sing,
Right.
he's just different. Like nobody, not one person in the industry I could compare him to. Honestly,
I would have to agree, right? But I would also include
I got a question.
his penmanship,
oh yeah, definitely.
because his penmanship, he inked so many songs that a lot of people don't know he wrote.
Like for other artists,
For Michael Jackson, yeah, a lot of them joints he wrote. You get what I'm saying? And sad to say, I gotta give it to him.
So what I want to know is, what is really R. Kelly? You said that's R&B, right? So that's R&B. What would Michael Jackson fall under? The strictly pop? That's all he's all pop. When he first popped off, that was pop. Or did it go pop because his popularity took him there?
that's a good question.
Because this industry got a way. I'm saying it because they got a way of our real stars. When they get to a certain plateau, it changed from. You know, they trying
They
to do
switch
this now.
genres.
They trying to do this now. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but I'm gonna hip y'all to this. We got hip hop. They trying to change hip hop to hip hop. That's what they trying to do. So this
Hip hop.
hip hop.
Okay.
That's what they trying to turn our hip hop. These light, I don't mean no offense to y'all, but these
You
light
throwing them
skinned
upper
people
cats.
is coming in and turning hip hop to hip hop.
Right.
Chrissy. You understand?
Hypocrisy.
You understand? what
There
I'm
you
saying?
go,
You
man.
understand what I'm saying? And
I gotta agree to
hey,
that.
Man, hey,
You
man.
gotta watch for the hook.
It's written
I'm
on the wall,
gonna tell
man.
you this here, Buck. Right? I know that I don't know if anybody privy you, right? But the industry that we love, right? And the music we love and the creativity that we fall in love with and all the fun things about it. And I'm not trying to spook you, but I want to give you some game so you can watch for the hook.
Okay.
You're gonna give you a jewel.
When it get business, right? This when all the larceny and the shit you gotta, you know what I mean? When you start talking that money, so two things I'm gonna lay with you, right? The first thing is, like you said, stay yourself, right? Don't let nobody try to allow you to
Never.
compromise that
Never.
for any dollar amount. And secondly, right, there's nothing wrong with being shrewd when it comes to your business, because you're going to run into a bunch of snakes. You hear where I'm coming from? And everybody that's approaching you doesn't have your best being at interest. They're angling for their benefit.
That's right.
Always remember that. So when people come and approach you, right, deal with it on that joint right there. And this is in life until proven otherwise. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah, definitely.
Because everybody's not genuine, so to speak, especially when money come into play.
That's a fact.
It's very hard to find people that's going to keep it genuine all the way across the board.
So, Rob, dig this, right? Tell you see 22, 23, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was starting to tell you that I think the best age, male or female, is 24. And I ain't saying for no other reasons, just strictly 24, I think, is when you just starting to recognize maturity, and you either leaning towards it or you're leaning that negative John, right?
Gotcha.
24 is the age when you, for a man, you're really starting to get the prerequisites of what manhood is really about. People are really starting to put that confidence in you that you got it. You can do it. When you 21, 22, 23, your grandmom, your mom, and them still, boy, give me your dirty clothes, man. You know what I mean? They still trying to treat you like a little baby,
Yeah,
right?
fact.
Little boy, right? At 24, I think that's the age where you got to really, really man up. So I want you, because I like to be premature on some stuff. I like to be ahead of the time. I want you to tell the youngins out there, what's your fast forward for them? How can you give them something to go into the future with? From what you see in your 22, 23 years of life, you see where you on point. You marching, you know what I mean, inshallah, everything keep going right for you, you be at the moon pretty soon. How you gonna tell youngins, come on with me, or come on, get your own way up there? For inspiration, how you gonna give them some inspiration?
That's a good question. Nah, that's really a good question, cause like.
Same way she just gave you.
No fact.
I want you to get them that.
Yo, I'm gonna say this. Be you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't change.
Mm-hmm.
Stay consistent.
Stay consistent.
Like, that's number one. You gotta stay consistent.
Yup.
Family over everything.
Family over everything.
And trying to think.
You got a fifth one?
I should.
Because that
So I gotta
lineup
ask
was
you-
pretty good.
So I gotta ask you one more question. And but I don't put it out there like that, because it usually come off like that at the top. So I want to see, no guessing about I'm asking you. Out of that 4, and you ain't say the 5 yet, but I want to iterate. Is there God in your life?
Yeah.
So
God first, y'all.
There you go.
God first.
I'm talking about.
There you go.
That's the
It's
young
crazy
nigga
because I
head.
got that on my notes in my room. That's the first line. Right
And
there.
that's the top
God,
of the,
yeah,
the top of the
That's where it
food
all
chain,
starts
man.
at, man. That's where all
Top of
them
the food
them blessed,
chain.
yo, man. Throwing them down,
Right.
trying to catch them, throwing it.
No, facts.
God is definitely in the blessing business.
Yup.
So
Yup.
let me
say this again.
Right. Yeah.
Put God first. Family, consistency. What was that one I said?
Stay yourself.
Stay yourself and never change.
There you go.
That's a heck of a line.
I like that line.
That's the
man.
line for success,
Take it,
everybody.
Joe.
Definitely.
Now listen,
Success
I want
lineup.
to go here, right? I saw you mingling with a guy. I think he's from New York. I think y'all may have some music together. You know what I'm talking about? I think he on the same vibe. What's his name?
Joe.
Yeah.
Joe? Oh, Joe, yeah. Joe's my guy.
What's with him? Is he you in New York? Is he holding that down over there like that?
Yeah. Joe doing his thing over there.
Okay.
You know, he got a couple records out.
What's his name again?
Joe Millville.
Joe Millville. That's
Okay.
it.
Millville,
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Fire. He be doing his own thing. He more like on the rap side though.
Okay.
Yeah, he more on the rap side. But
Okay.
as far as like person wise, like music wise, yeah, great energy, great person.
Good
Yeah.
money.
Definitely.
How did y'all connect?
We connected around like June 2022.
Okay.
When my manager introduced me to his manager, and we went to New York. We just like locked in. We was cool ever since.
Good money.
Yeah,
Good
we
money.
was cool ever since.
Now, who you got? I see you got a lot of music with a lot of people in the city. Can you name a few?
I have Tor, Skrilla. Hold up. This Tor, Skrilla. My guy PC Todd, JoJo 215, J Huff.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
J Huff is my man's son.
yeah, that's my guy. J Huff, my guy.
That's Brid's son.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Shout out to Bridge, by the way. My guy.
Oh, who else got from the city?
You got Reed Dollars.
Oh, Reed Dollar, that's my guy.
Right.
Yeah, Reed hit me up on the gram. Was like, yo, I need a hook, bro.
Reed is a veteran to y'all.
Yeah.
He's
when
a
I
vet.
Was, when I was in middle school, I used to be tuning into his DVDs.
Yeah, Reed Dollars is definitely a veteran to certain eras, especially with the he came up with the DVD era. I was around, but we was doing the DVD back then, and he stamped.
Yeah,
Reed stamp. Everybody everywhere know Reed Dollars.
He definitely. Reed Dollars' Reed Dollars' name is worldwide.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Yeah,
he got recognition, right, that I didn't even think he had, man.
Yeah.
Reed Dollars, his reach is long
his
arms to
celebrity
reach
heavy.
it, man. He got
Yeah.
long arms to reach it.
It's celebrity shout him out.
Yeah, I've seen, you know, and I was telling him because we just had One Punch Simon, One Punch Carhead, and he's a friend of ours. I was telling him that sometime we know a lot of people that, you know, carry some sort of celebrity, and I was saying sometime we downplay it
right.
because of how close we are to the individual.
Right.
So we don't. You understand what I'm saying? It's
exactly.
different.
Shower them with all they all they
Sometimes
flowers
we
all
get
the
the
time. We
accolades.
give it to them
Sometimes
on
they
personal
right.
levels.
You know what I'm
exactly
saying?
how I feel. I know exactly what y'all mean.
With
Right.
Pete G one time while I got you here, right? I like to, like we say, trim the fat off the meat and get straight to the point, right? All right, here we go. When would you consider hip hop, R&B, hip hop? Hip hop, R&B, hip hop, however you want to slice it, right? Is it more powerful if it's coming through the R&B hip hop? Or is it more powerful getting to a person's core, their sensitivity? Is that being touched from the hip hop R&B, or is it being tapped into from the R&B hip hop? I'll give you a further example.
Like the pain you saying.
No, I definitely.
How is it translating?
Is it transmitting further from the hip hop person getting on a track with an R&B person dominating the song, it's their song, and the hip hop person giving a little 16, or you got the hip hop person carrying all three hooks, and the R&B person I mean, carrying all 3 verses, all 2 verses, an R&B person coming in and out with the little melodies and which one's transmitted more?
Honestly, I truly feel like it depends on the person, truly.
Mm.
But I feel like R&B, hip hop. I feel like the R&B.
That's how I feel the same
Yeah,
way.
I feel like I feel like R&B brings
I
out
feel the
more
same
emotion
way.
out of a person. But hip hop also, like, you know, like rappers and stuff, they can.
I think that's for themselves. That's how I think.
Yeah, I said hip hop, like rappers and stuff, they can, like, you can feel them, like what they're saying and everything. But this is just my opinion. I feel like on the R&B side, you can really like feel it, cause it's like
Right.
on R&B, you know, it's not just you're not just singing, you're not just like putting anything on the track. You're
Put
giving your emotion.
into it.
You're putting your emotion
Right.
into it.
Right.
So that gives more feel. But that's
Right.
just my opinion.
Right.
But everybody got
Right.
their own different perspective on
Right.
really.
I think it's given to opinion, and that was a good answer.
Right.
Now you got guys out here like Rod Wave,
I'm just listening, Robbie.
right? Them type of guys. Do you have any expectations, right? You know, in the upcoming future, in the near future, when you bam through, do you have any type of artist that you wish to do music with that's already mainstream?
I want to do a track with Robbie for sure.
Okay.
Drake, Chris Brown, Tiana Taylor, her.
Her.
That'd be big time. You and her get on the track together?
Yeah,
Hey, Vibe, that joint go to the moon, Jack. I'm
Yeah, I
telling you.
believe so.
Nah, facts.
No, I hear that. I hear. I just heard you doing your thing. I done heard her do her thing, and I'm putting them 2 eclectic sounds together. That's smash.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Justin Bieber.
That's
Justin Bieber for fact.
Listen,
Fact.
that's
For a fact.
that's in the stratosphere
Yeah,
somewhere.
that's the reason why I really want to do it, because one, like, I feel like that investment can take me a long way.
For sure.
That's what I'm
Like, just
saying.
from doing, whether it's good or bad, that song, well, it's gonna be good for sure.
For
I'm not saying
sure.
it's gonna be bad. But when the song goes out, his fan base is gonna take me to a whole nother
Right,
level. Something like that.
exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
You got to think that way.
Exactly.
You got to
And
think
that's
that
what you
way.
doing for him.
Yeah.
Don't think that nigga ain't benefiting. You introduce him to a whole new audience that he ain't tapped
Right.
into.
Definitely right.
So don't never think them dudes only giving you the pull up. No,
Definitely
that's a 2-way ride. I mean, it's always a 2-way ride.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't seen no car I ain't never seen a car that only got 1 door. They don't make them like that.
Right.
They don't make cars
That's
like
fact
that.
though.
Right. So say per se, right? You know, you get the opportunity, right? You in the field, you playing in the field with them, right? Say if some of the elders was to proposition you, like an Usher, a Chris Brown, because I was thinking you was gonna name some of them, but you
I named Chris.
did you name Chris?
I think I named Chris Brown.
You
Right?
didn't
Pardon me.
but
Pardon
Usher
me.
little-
What about Usher? Would you do something with Usher?
Yeah, I do a song with like Usher. Speaking of Trey Songz, I was about to say Trey Songz.
Right.
In July, I opened up for him. I opened up.
Did you?
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy because nobody really know that on the gram, but I was posting on my story. But yeah, in
Good
July,
money.
I opened up for Trey Songz. Yeah.
Oh,
Good
that's
money.
deep.
That was fire.
That's deep.
Yeah.
I bet it was.
Good
I bet
money.
it was.
My man Friday from here, right?
I would love to do a track with Friday. Bro.
I thought y'all was dance. Y'all did y'all ever meet?
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
But Friday, man.
Well, Friday from West Philly, right? I believe.
No,
He from Philly.
Smoke hot, huh?
Yeah.
No, but I want to do a
Smoking
song with
hot.
Friday bad.
Yeah.
He's different. Like Friday's different. Like type of music he makes. Like he know how to make a record.
Yeah.
Like, he know how to make a song. Like
Yeah.
he's fire. He's different.
Yeah. When I follow his story, he was you know, he had a little background with church. That's why I was asking you, like some people that sing, most people they have some sort of background to bring them into, you know what I mean, the R&B and like that. That's why I was asking you, like, did you have any background of that sort?
People my age group, he ain't talking about my man Dow Friday, but shout out Dow Friday.
So my background, I can say, like from my music, most of my music you can hear like, cause like growing up in my household, we wasn't affectionate. Like we ain't really show love towards each other. Like we barely say I love you. I never really kissed my mom on
That's
the cheek.
deep, yo.
That's how my grandma was.
Yeah,
My grandma never told us we loved us.
Yeah, I never kissed my mom
Put
on
it
the
on
cheek.
us.
I barely hugged my mom. So when we say I love you and stuff now, it'd be weird. Like,
Who set that precedent? Was that just something set that, you know?
She told me, because I brought it up to her before. Definitely, like, I'm older
Yeah.
now. I can ask these type of questions. You feel me?
Right.
She said that's how she grew up. So she said, it's just how.
She didn't know how.
Yeah, she didn't know how. So.
That's deep,
Yeah,
man.
when I get in a relationship, like if I'm in a relationship with a female, it's a lot of like complaining about how I don't know how to like love and stuff.
Like,
yeah, so through my music, like you can hear like growing up I wasn't
right,
shit,
okay.
like stuff like that.
Right.
But you like basically from this tape, when y'all hear this tape, y'all gonna really hear like things that I've been going through in love.
I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
So what's that date and time again?
October 20th.
October 20th. And the party?
October 19th.
October 19th. All right, we definitely gonna slide through.
Yeah,
Listen, man, before we close out, right? Let everybody know where they can find you at. You give them all your, your whole umbrella and everywhere they can tap into your music and everything, your videos.
I'm on everything at the VybeGod, TheVybeGod. Like everything at the VybeGod. Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, everything. So check me out, y'all. October 20th, for those who matter, is dropping all platforms. October 19th.
For those who matter.
Details coming soon, October 19th for my release party. Everybody's welcome to come. It's free and it's lit.
October 19th, October 20th.
Come on out and vibe with the VybeGod, you heard me?
The biggest in the world, man.
Listen,
the biggest vibe.
Listen, you heard it from VybeGod, man. It's she, man, to the point we signing off, man.
We out.
You know, South Philly motherfuckers kill at will, we pill at still.
Been on that before that drill. All that capping them captions, them reels ain't real. Get the clapping, close your caption and seal that deal. About that action, fuck cameras and lights. We brandishing pipes, can't go to bed famished at night. We jam you on sight. Catch me with my face in the mask, my hand on the pipe. Hand it over, famished your life. This the land of the bites. Banshees 12 o'clock up the little block. Goons gather and watch with the metal cock. Propelling non-stop till we dare to op, get the drop. No question, somebody getting dropped. A lot of folk, really sheep, imposter goats. Put in work with them.